I made a promise to myself when I was in prison that when I got out, I was going to pursue this. I believe that everybody has a purpose. Whether they know what it is or not is, up to them to find out. But I learned my purpose when I was driving into downtown when I was 19 years old, and I saw those 4 steel frames going up, and the little welder's arcs 3 miles away, and I just said, I love it. That's it. That's me. That's what I'm going to do.
J.D. Smith is our first veteran artist to be featured in Gallery Alfa Romeo Tango. He is an artist like no other. I was instantly drawn to his work aesthetically, and I just so deeply respect his craftsmanship, his meticulous renderings of his ships. It's an obsessive, compulsive need to do it right, and because he cares about the details. He cares about the history so much.
I was close to my grandpa. He'd walk me to school, and then on the way home, I would look at the telephone pole because I was interested in where all the wires went. And then I go home and I try to draw them. That's when I first started putting the pencil to paper. I just always questioned. I just wanted to know how shit worked.
These are 2 big bulbous tanks that I don't know what they do because I haven't looked at them long enough or read the gate, anything on them. But it says air supply, so I assume they're air supply.
These are steam injectors to clean the boiler tubes. See that emblem right there on that blue thing? That emblem, the flying asshole. They got the flying asshole on my arm too, see? Flying asshole. Machinery room like this, being encased in all this machinery is almost that 3-letter word. The one that starts with S and ends with X. It's the same thing for a guy like me. This brings back memories. Imagine this room with everybody in it doing their job, just everybody on top of it without question. A cohesiveness that I've never found anywhere else. All the little petty bullshit went away and everybody just did their job. Everybody just did their job. Felt that. Oh, ever since. I get all philosophical and shit. It's all part of a bigger picture. And this is how that picture was imagined back in the day, in World War II. Even since I was little, I always knew that I could draw a representation. I guess it would be called folk art or artwork depicting the ships of the Pacific War in World War II. When I draw shit, I really like doing architectural type or mechanical type drawings that the layman can understand. This is a marine boiler for 1 propeller space. This is the power. And that's how the Navy teaches you. Because I did this in prison 20-some years later.
Did you have a reference for this?
In prison, it's a waste of time. There's nothing. And I decided I was going to try to draw ships. See if I still had it. I mean, I experimented with it to see if I could make it look real, and I asked a couple of friends, does it look real? And they said, yeah. So I perfected it, and still am perfecting it. It doesn't end here. Every ship is a new challenge to draw it and you get the information on it to make sure it's as accurate as possible. When the viewer looks at it, I want him to be looking at a photograph of it. I'm trying to reproduce it as in realism. It's important that all the details, you have to have them in order to look real. Countless ships from World War II don't exist no more. This ship, was sunk, and Out of a crew of 200, only 13 survived. This is the method in which I can pay homage to those guys. Not only being in the Navy myself, but every time I draw one, at some point during its creation, I weep. And I think it's because the guys are telling me, I'll allow this to represent us. So it's my way of not only saying thanks, but letting that they live on. We can't imagine what global conflict is like today. We can't, I mean, because it would be fast. It would be a nuclear, you know, I mean, but these guys, you know, there was a cause and they rose to the occasion. And a lot of them didn't come home. I'm a draftsman, but everybody tells me I'm an artist because my spirit is in it, you know, and I'm beginning to believe that. But I had to have it told to me a few times. There it is. The first show on Iowa. USS Iowa, by the way. This is cool, man. I didn't think it would be, the first one would be on a battleship, but it is. That's pretty fucking cool. Everybody has, I'll call it a gift, everybody has an ability to do something, regardless of what it is or how important the world places it. Everybody has the specialty. And if they find it, because I don't think everybody does, but if they find it and refine it or work on it and try to improve it, that's what it's all about, really. I think the gift is finding it. Not so much what the gift is, but finding that you have it and being able to do something with it.